previously on That Louisiana Kid. Last video, I tried to trap a raccoon, or at least a possum. I just couldn't do it. So today, I'm going to be trying to trap an animal, and then at the end of the video, I'm going to be cooking up into something good. So let's get started.
Alright guys, we're setting the trap right here. See, they got the feed right there. We're going to be baiting these 3 traps with corn and dog food. So let's get started. Alright guys, we set this cage trap. Baiting it up with some corn. Things put about right here. Check it out. It's been a while since I used one of these. I've been using dog foods. Take some corn, a little drizzle right there. They're all in the back. Alright? So I'm gonna set 2 more dog proofs off camera, and I'll just pick y'all back up tomorrow when I'm checking these. Well, looks like we caught one. Right there in the dog proof. We don't have anything in the cage trap or the other dog proof. So I'm just gonna take care of this guy, and then we'll reset the trap. Alright guys, this raccoon is down. We're just gonna take him out the trap. That's actually a pretty big raccoon right there. Not a bad size at all. So, we're gonna reset this trap, and then we're gonna just come back tomorrow and see if we can't catch another one. Nothing in this trap, and then there's nothing in that trap over there, and then the cage trap, it's set off, but there's nothing in it. So yesterday actually I didn't film it, but I caught a possum. So yeah, but I'm probably just gonna go cook that raccoon. So yeah, I'll pick y'all up then. Alright guys, we're in the kitchen. We are about to make some raccoon sliders. I've been wanting to do this for a while, so let's get started. Alright guys, the first thing I gotta do is get a pot, because I'm going to boil the meat first. First I'm going to cut the meat, then I'm going to have to boil it for a while to get it nice and soft. I'm going to crank up the heat to about that. Alright, and while we wait for that to boil, we are going to chop this raccoon meat. So I'm going to cut them down the middle, just like this, because I want them nice and thin for when I put them onto the bread for our sliders. So I'll just chop this one right down the middle. This one might have been thin enough. Alright, but this one I definitely have to chop. So we'll cut it right there. Alright guys, once this is done, we're just going to have to wait for our water to start boiling, and then we'll throw these in. Alright guys, the water is starting to boil, so I'm probably going to put the raccoon in. Before I put them in, I am just going to put the tiniest bit of this shrimp and crab oil, just to give it a tiny bit of that flavor. Just like that. You don't want too much, because it can get pretty spicy. So now we're going to put the raccoon in. Alright guys, I got the raccoon in. And so while I wait, I'm just gonna put a top on it for a while. And then I'll pick it up when I'm checking on this. Alright guys, this is the raccoon right now. Alright guys, so almost all the water's cooked out. I actually cut them up a little bit so they can boil faster. And I'm also gonna let all the water cook out and then brown them in the pan. Maybe put a little bit of seasoning on them. So yeah, I'll pick it up when I'm doing that. Alright guys, the water's cooked out. So I'm gonna start searing. Alright guys, I'm gonna put a little bit of butter in it. Kind of melt that around. Start to that. Melt all that butter in there. Might need a little bit more butter. Alright guys, I got more butter. Put that in. Move it around. I'm going to put a little bit of black pepper. And then some salt. And then garlic powder. And finally, some onion powder. Alright guys, I'm going to put a little bit of oil in there. Alright. Put it all around in there. Move them around. Guys, I put some water in there. I turned off the heat and I just put the lid on. So I'm going to let that cook for a little while. And then I'll pick it up when it's done. When we're putting them on the buns. Guys, and while I let that sit, I'm going to start on the sliders. So I'm putting some butter in here. I'm going to melt it. And once that butter is melted, you're going to go in with a little bit of Italian seasoning. And then some garlic powder. And then I sprayed this pan. And these are going to be our buns. I'm not making a lot. Just a little bit. I'm going to put the buns on just like that. And then once this raccoon is done, which it almost is, I'm going to put them on, put some cheese, put the top on, then I'm going to put this on top. So I'll pick it up when the raccoon's done. Alright guys, the raccoon is done. Looks really, really good. I'm actually going to try a little piece before I put it on the buns. It's pretty good. Alright, let's put these on. Alright, so let's put some of that raccoon right on those buns, right there. Looking pretty good. Alright. And now we need to put some cheese. Alright, then we're gonna put this cheese on. Just like that. Alright. Then we're gonna put the top buns. Just like that. And then last but not least, put the little thing on top. Alright. Now, it's ready to throw in the oven. So I'll pick y'all up when this is out of the oven and we're about to eat it. Alright guys, this is the slider. So right now I'm just going to cut them. Just like that. And perfect. Alright guys, they're sliced up. So I'm going to get a plate and we'll go try it. We got the sliders right here. Let's see. You know what? It's not bad. This might actually be the best thing that I cooked so far on my channel. It's really good. And like I said, I do like sliders in general, but these are really, really good. Also, thanks for watching this video. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time.